Good evening, everybody. Welcome again to the Fortune Eagle Screen Share webinar. My name is Greg Phillips. I'll be your host tonight. We hope you guys had a very productive week. A lot of great things going on in the world. And we just want people to know that, this is the time to get involved with Fortune Eagles. So this is the time you can help your friends and family get prepared for anything that's getting ready to happen. We're about 2 weeks away from the election, and we just want to make sure that everybody in the Fortune Eagles family can protect themselves, protect their friends and neighbors. So with that being said, Bryant, you have the floor.
All right. Thank you. And I'd like to welcome everybody again to the 14 Eagles webinar, Thursday night webinar. You could be anywhere else tonight, but you chose to be here, and we really, really appreciate that. As always, first and foremost, I'd like to go over the platform real quick to let everybody know that everything is moving fairly well with the platform. We have quite a few people rolling in to the 14 Eagles platform, taking advantage of it, and we really love to see that. Things are moving right along. I really take my hat off to the people that are helping people get through this process. That's the thing that makes this thing so successful, is people learning how the process works, learning how to send and receive gifts, and getting everything set up. And you guys are doing a phenomenal job in doing that. Every time, every now and then we'll have a glitch, but it's nothing major that we can't handle. And it keeps everything moving smoothly when everyone understands how the process works, and help and show all the new people that come on board how to get through and maneuver through the platform. And so I just can't say enough about how well you guys are doing, and I just encourage you to keep it up. The community is growing and growing leaps and bounds right now, and we really want to keep that momentum going. Also, for those of you that do come to the webinars, let's tell the people that you bring in about the 14 Eagles Thursday night webinar, so they can really get a good glimpse of what 14 Eagles is really all about. Okay, because we're more than just the gifting platform, and so we want to let people know that. But hats off to you guys. You guys are doing a fantastic job. The only thing that I just want to put out is that anytime that you receive a gift from anyone through the platform, you want to have good etiquette. If you receive a gift through Cash App, then you want to, give a thumbs up in your reply from Cash App to let them know that you received their gift. And then also, we really, really encourage you, anytime that you receive a gift, at your earliest convenience, log into your back office of 14 Eagles and go into the confirm section to confirm your gift, that you received your gift from the 14 Eagles back office, okay? Because that has to be done in order for the person who sent the gift to be able to get into their nest, so they can start inviting people and receiving gifts as well. So, that's going to be very, very crucial, that any time that you receive a gift, log into your back office at your earliest convenience. And we understand that you may not be able to do it as soon as you get the gift, based on whatever situation that you may be in at the time that you receive it. But at your earliest convenience, you want to log in to your back office and confirm in the back office that you received the gift, so that person can get placed into their nest and start inviting people and receiving gifts. All right, very, very important. Also, for those of you that are aware of it, OG Pay. We do have OG Pay right now, and OG Pay, we encourage people to get an OG Pay account. Get with the person that invited you to see if they have an OG Pay account, so they can send you a link to get registered into OG Pay. If the person that invited you doesn't have an OG Pay account, then contact us at controltower@14eaglesden.com and let us know that you need to get registered with OG Pay, and you need a link, so we can send it out to you so you can get registered. Be sure that you sign up for our newsletter so you can be in our email database, and that way you can start receiving our weekly emails that go out. That way you can be readily informed about what's going on with 14 Eagles, and also an email goes out in reference to the OGPay link as well. So we just want to make sure that people get the OGPay account, whether you use it or not. You know, you have Cash App as well, but OGPay is very pertinent for our members that are on overseas in other countries, because we're encouraging them to get an OGPay account as well as Skrill, because they can't get a Cash App. And one of the main reasons why we're using OGPay, and we want people to use OGPay to get familiar with it, is because we're looking to attach the OGPay account to the 14 Eagles back office. Because once we do that, and when we get a chance to be able to do that, that's going to automate the process in confirming people who send gifts to you. All right. So with that happening, whenever someone sends a gift from the back office using OGPay, it will automatically confirm that you received the gift, and you won't have to go back there and confirm. And so we're looking forward to getting that done. But before we can get that done, there are some other things that we have to do with OGPay before we can get that done. So in the meantime, we encourage people to get an OGPay account, get familiar with the account. Anything that you don't understand, just contact admin, 14 Eagles admin, and we can help you out with that account as much as we possibly can. We're hoping to get a video out going over the basic functions of that account, because there is a lot back there. It's because OGPay is literally a bank account. Okay, it's literally a bank account, and so that's going to be very, very helpful for people who can't get bank accounts. You know, it boggled my mind the amount of people just here in this country, as well as in other countries, that are not able to get a bank account. Okay, for whatever reason. And there's a lot of people that are unbanked nowadays, and you know that kind of puzzles me. But in some ways it doesn't. But it's puzzling to know that there's a lot of people out here that can't even get a bank account, so they can do financial functions. So for them, OGPay is going to be very, very important for them. So we want to make sure that we understand how to use OGPay and get familiar with it and understand the functions of it, because it's a very robust system. But as we get acclimated to it, hopefully here real soon, we'll be able to connect it to the 14 Eagles back office, and we can have a almost fully automated 14 Eagles back office, to where we don't have to worry about confirming that you receive gifts anymore. It will be automatically confirmed for you. All right, so that'll be fantastic. But other than that, I'm telling you, you guys are doing a fantastic job, and I just commend you for that. And y'all keep up the great work, because 14 Eagles is really growing right now. Okay, so now, just to go over with you our platform. If you go to the community website, which is shown on the screen here, to www.14eaglesden.com, that's our community website, and we encourage you to go there, send people there that you want to introduce to 14 Eagles, and have them to look at the 14 Eagles video. This video right here will give you a good synopsis of how our platform works, okay, and the structure of it, to show the procedures of how to work the platform, and how you send and receive gifts. All right, it's a very short video. It's not that long, but it gives you the basics of it, the basic understanding of how the platform works. And also at the bottom of the video, it gives you the procedures on how to set it up, how to send the gifts and receive gifts, and how to confirm gifts. Okay, and so everything that you need to know is right here in getting started with the 14 Eagles platform. If you follow these instructions, listen to the video, follow these instructions, you won't have any problems at all going through the platform. All right, and so we encourage you to look at that. Don't try to explain 14 Eagles to people. Just bring them to the site and bring up the 14 Eagles video. All right, and let the video do the explaining for you. Once they've looked at the video, then you can just answer any question that they may have in reference to the platform that they don't understand. All right, and then walk them through the process using these instructions below the video, and you won't have any problem at all. Okay, so also, to get an even better understanding of the platform, you can take them to the How It Works tab on the website. And on How It Works tab, this will go through each step in the process line by line. And you can just study this process right here. All right, and it gives you, everything that you need to know on how to maneuver through the platform and how it will grow. All right, and how you receive your gifts. So, I mean, this is very, very good information. You can study it, get familiar with it, but you don't have to try to explain it to people. Let the video do all the work for you, okay? Let the video do the heavy lifting. All you want to do is just share this with people, let them see how the platform works, and then if they have any questions, then answer their questions for them. And it's always best to answer their questions after they have looked at the video. That way, they can more readily form a more intelligent question about what they don't understand. That way, when you give them the answer, they can better understand what the answer is to their question. Okay? I hope that makes sense. But now, as I said earlier, 14 Eagles is more than just a gifting platform. So once people have seen how the gifting platform works, okay, and how they can send and receive gifts, then we really encourage you to take them to the home page of the website and look at the welcome, okay? Read this welcome, because this welcome gives you a great perspective of what 14 Eagles is all about, all right? 14 Eagles here at 14 Eagles, we're trying to build what we call a virtual community. Okay, a virtual community, a community of like-minded people to come together to work with one another. All right, and so we know that the 14 Eagles gifting platform is something that most people come here for, and we understand that because the times that we're in, people are looking to make ends meet financially, and we understand that, and so that's why on our 14 Eagles gifting platform, we make it very viable for anyone, for the masses to get involved. All right. There's really no hindrance for people to be able to get in to the 14 Eagles platform when it's only just $6 one time out of pocket. No problem at all. Everyone should be able to get in to the 14 Eagles platform and utilize that platform for themselves. All right. But the problem that people have when they enter into the platform is building a community, building their teams. That's the thing that holds people back. It's not the money, okay? The money is not the issue. The issue is people's mentality about the platform and what it's all about, okay? And so that's why we encourage you to read the welcome, so you can get a good perspective of what 14 Eagles is really all about. All right. And so what I like to do real quick is just read it for you real quick. All right. Because just to show you how simple this is. And if you hear it out loud, then it may resonate with you. The energy of it may resonate with you. And it says here, 14 Eagles is a platform that provides like-minded people from all walks of life the opportunity to help one another. 14 Eagles is not a business. It's not a corporation. It's not a network marketing organization. Rather, it's a private, invitation-only, global community of people who believe in the principle that by helping others, in that process, we help ourselves. That's the premise of 14 Eagles. As we give, so shall we receive. 14 Eagles commonly uses a unique online gifting platform that allows members to come together for mutual interest, commitment, and prosperity. 14 Eagles has taken a concept that is actually thousands of years old, giving, sharing, and accepting, and merged it with modern-day technology to create a virtual community, a community that has developed its own economy of peer-to-peer giving and sharing, which provides economic stability to become self-sufficient and self-sustaining. 14 Eagles community is a bridge used to move people from a debt-based system formed on selling, buying, and taking to a collaborative-based system formed on giving, sharing, and accepting. This virtual community creates a paradigm shift in consciousness that inspires people to work together and garners love and harmony on a whole new spiritual level. There's a universal law, that's God's law. Whatever you give out into the universe, you will get back in abundance. If you are someone that has a heart for giving and genuinely like helping people, then get with the individual who referred you to the 14 Eagles community and let them know you want to be a part of this growing movement to change the world into the place it was meant to be. To register for the 14 Eagles community is free, but to send and receive gifts through the platform, you will need to get a Cash App and OG Pay accounts. Get with the member that invited you to walk through that process. All right? That's it in a nutshell. All right? That's the perspective of 14 Eagles. All right? And so if you really, really can resonate with this, then you can do great with 14 Eagles. 14 Eagles is really for you. Because, see, here at 14 Eagles, we're not all about the money. Okay? We're all about the people. We're all about community. And that's what we're trying to convey here with this welcome. You know, community is the key. Because whatever we put out into the universe is what we're going to get back, you know, in abundance, tenfold. So just by using the gifting platform to give, you know, free will giving, not worrying about the money, just give it because it's going to help someone. If we do that, you know, consciously give just to be giving, not looking for anything in return, guess what? It automatically comes back to you. Okay? It never fails. But see, I know that there's some people that come to this platform with the wrong intention. And when they come with the wrong intention and they give up their little $6, okay, and they think that money is just supposed to automatically come back to them, okay, because they gave, hoping that, you know, something will come back, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. And then they end up falling to the wayside. All right? Because just because they figured that they put in this $6 investment, supposed to get a return on it. Well, that's the wrong type of thinking. All right? And so that's why we encourage people to read the 14 Eagles welcome. All right? I don't know what happened there. I hope my computer lasts here. Okay? But yes, we're here at 14 Eagles, we concentrate on community, okay? Building a virtual community. Because we know if we build the community, the money will automatically flow, okay? That's just part of the process. It's just part of the process. And so if you give freely without looking for anything in return, because this is not an investment. This is not a business. We don't have anything to sell here. All we're here to do is to help one another. And the way that we help one another is by building the community. Building the community. All right? Just think about this for a second. If everyone just went out and invited 2 people, that's all, just 2 people, and never got anybody else, just invited 2 people. And those 2 people invited 2 people. And those people invited 2 people, and so on and so forth. And you did that within a, let's say, a 2-week period. Do you understand how many people would be in the community in just a 2-week period of time? Okay? A lot of us couldn't even imagine what that number is. All right? We've showed it before on these calls. And we showed you the numbers because we know numbers don't lie. But if everybody just got 2 people and everybody in succession got 2 people in a 2-week period every day, and nobody got more than 2 people, do you understand that you would end up with over 32,000 people in your community? That is almost hard to believe. But see, that's just how simple this is. Sometimes we tend to make things too difficult. For some reason, we tend to make things too difficult. And so we want you to keep the simplicity of this, okay? Just to keep it simple. Don't try to think about it too much. Just come in with a good heart and just help someone, okay, in the platform. That's all you got to do. It's only $6, one time out of pocket. $2 to 3 people. That starts it off, okay? And then you want to go out and you want to invite 2 other people to do the same thing you just did and encourage them to do the same thing. And that's all it takes. There's no risk of losing any money at all in 14 Eagles. None. All right? Because $6 is a gift. You're giving it away as a gift. Do you go to a birthday party and bring a gift and before you leave you're hoping to get something back from somebody from the party? No. You're giving a gift because it's from your heart for the person that you're giving a gift to. All right? So that's how we want you to come here at 14 Eagles. Come with your heart, okay? Come with the notion that you're here to help the community with just a one-time gift of $6, $2 gifts to 3 people, and that's it. And invite others to do the same thing. And if everybody does that, just all of a sudden, like magic, now all of a sudden you have gifts coming from everywhere, And the next thing you know, you're getting $7 gifts, $30 gifts, $100 gifts, $200 gifts, okay? And you wonder how did this happen? Okay? That's what it's all about. Okay? And so we encourage you, take heed to this welcome. Really, really resonate with it. Okay? So you can see what 14 Eagles is really all about. Now, also we encourage you to go to our video row. Because on our video row, we have a series of videos. And we encourage you to watch these videos if you can. They're not very long, but they're to the point, okay? And they make you think. It gives you information that you normally don't get on a regular basis from mainstream media and from the corporate world, okay? We want you to think outside the box. So come to our video row. It's a series of videos here. And, every time we put this video up, they take it down. Boy, it must be something they don't want us to know, right? But come and look at these videos whenever you can, all right? Because it will help you to think outside of the box. See, we're here to help change your thinking. We're here to uplift your consciousness here at 14 Eagles. See, I know if this is your first time coming to this this webinar on Thursday night, or if this is your first time looking at this recording, you probably didn't think you would see this or hear what you're hearing right now from a gifting platform. But see, we're a little different than most gifting platforms out there. And we're different on purpose. All right? We're different on purpose because we're here for the people, not for the money. All right? We're here for the people. There's too many people out here that needs help. All right? And so in knowing that, we need to educate people. We need a platform where people can help each other financially. And we need a virtual community of people to be able to grow and so we can take charge of our own lives. It's time out for letting governments and corporations dictate to us what we should do with our lives. No, it's time out for that. It's time for us to start taking control. And so the only way that we can take control is to change the way that we think, change our mentalities, and uplift our consciousness. And that's what we're trying to do here at 14 Eagles. So if you're with that, you're at the right place. You're at the right place at the right time, because, you know, our world really needs to change the way we go about doing things. You know, as they say, we need to be the change that we want to see. All right. So we encourage you, come and check us out. Come and check out the videos. Check out the welcome. Check out what 14 Eagles is all about. Now, in that vein, if we're going to be a community, then we encourage the community to get incorporate businesses in our communities. Okay, and so here on our home page, you'll see advertisements from businesses. Yes, we encourage you to invite businesses to the community, because what would a community be without businesses? Some businesses that can share or promote their goods and services. Okay, we want you to have your business here, because 14 Eagles is not a business. We're not a corporation. We don't make money in 14 Eagles. All we do is give money away. Okay, we give it away to help each other. But if you want to make money, then bring your business here so you can make money. Okay, and advertise to the community, because who knows, you might have what people in the community might need or want. So you might as well bring it. All right. Now, here's the deal. To advertise costs money, right? Well, here at 14 Eagles, we don't ask you for any money to advertise your business here at 14 Eagles. No, we don't want your money to advertise. What we want you to do, if you want to advertise, all we ask you to do is just help grow the community. That's all we ask you to do. All right? And so we have a simple formula on how to do that. And if you come here to our business community tab, it'll give you a snapshot of our business community and how they can benefit. Okay? And so if you get involved with the community and get involved with our partner company, a Dynamic Trio, with Fund Me 24/7 and Feed Me 24/7, if you get involved with both platforms, you will be able to advertise your business on the 14 Eagles web community website, so the community can see what you have to offer. It's just that simple. So as long as you are a part of the community, you can advertise to the community, and that's it. And as long as you continue to help grow the community, you can continue to advertise to the community. It's just that simple. Okay? So I don't think there's anybody doing that out here today. All right? And so we want to be a real virtual community, a community where you can come, work with others, help each other financially, and then also partake in goods and services with other businesses within the community. That's a real full-fledged community. And so if you have a business, or if you know someone that has a business, then they get the best of both worlds. They get the best of being a part of a community that's going to help them to raise funds for whatever they want to do. And then also, they get to advertise their goods and services and make money. That's the best of both worlds. And in some cases, you might receive more by way of contributions and gifts than you do by selling your goods and services. That could happen. Okay? So that's a good problem to have, isn't it? So we really encourage you to take a look at this. Take part in this. If you have a business, come on and advertise your business to the community, because you never know who might need what you have or who might want what you have. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope so. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we partnered with another company, which is called Dynamic Trio. And with Dynamic Trio, they have a platform as well called FundMe 24/7. FundMe 24/7 deals in the crowdfunding arena. President Obama signed into law the Jobs Act back in 2012. And in doing that, it kind of created the crowdfunding industry. All right? And so a lot of people know about the GoFundMes, where people, create accounts to raise money for people for whatever they need to raise money for. And so, a lot of people gravitate towards that. Well, guess what? FundMe 24/7 has taken that and turned it into a whole nother concept and just took it to a whole nother level. All right, where people can now, through FundMe 24/7, be able to raise funds for whatever type of project that they have, be it personal or business-wise. Okay, so by being involved in the Dynamic Trio FundMe 24/7 platform, whatever your project may be, whether it be personal or business, you get to raise up to $1 million for any project that you have. Okay? Any project that you have. Maybe your project may be, maybe you need to set up a college fund for your kids. Okay? So when they get of age and they want to go to college, you've already built up the funds for them to go to college, because college is very expensive nowadays, right? Or maybe you need to put a new roof on your house, all right, before it starts to leak, because roofs cost a lot of money, right? Or maybe you want to have a project to where maybe you need a down payment for a house. You want to move out of an apartment and get into a house, so you need a down payment. That's a project. No matter what your project is, whether it be personal or business-wise, maybe you want to start a new business and you need to raise money for whatever business that you're trying to start. Crowdfunding is the way to do it. And through Dynamic Trio, the FundMe 24/7 platform allows you to do that. And so because of the platform that they have, it is so similar to the 14 Eagles platform that we've decided to come together and work together, okay, as one community. And so we have two different platforms going in the same direction. It just makes sense. We're here to help people get out of debt and eradicate poverty. That's what it's all about. And so we figure if we build a community, we can get that done. With both of these platforms, money is no issue, right? And so not only do they have FundMe 24/7, which I encourage you to look at this video and go and check out the website so you can understand how FundMe 24/7 platform works. But also they have what is called FeedMe 24/7. And FeedMe 24/7 is a feeder system for FundMe 24/7. So they even have a feeder system to help teach people what crowdfunding is all about. I mean, they've covered all the bases, right? So now, you can get educated about crowdfunding. You can get educated about how to raise funds through crowdfunding. And now you get to also receive contributions through FeedMe by educating people, and also receive contributions through the crowdfunding process itself. I mean, it's just a powerful, powerful concept. And then you put that with 14 Eagles. Now you just got a double whammy, okay, of helping yourself to raise funds for whatever you need to raise funds for, okay? And we really encourage people to get out of debt and to help others get out of debt, all right? Because the system that we live in right now is designed for you to be in debt, and we don't want people to be in debt. That is the biggest culprit that we have right now, is fighting debt. And so we're using these platforms to help people to get out of debt and to raise the monies for whatever you need to raise money for. Okay? Does that make sense? So I really encourage you to really check out the Dynamic Trio platforms that they have. And they have a third platform, that's why it's called Dynamic Trio, which once you take a look at that, all your money problems can be over with. And all of that is possible by building a community. building a community. You see how important building a community is? Okay? We just so much more powerful as a community than being by ourselves. All right? And so that's why we focus so much about community. And then also we want you to check out another company that we're partnered with called Cutting Edge Techno Solutions, SETS for short. If you check out SETS, there's a video here. It kind of gives you a perspective of what SETS is all about, the technology, and go to their website and check out their website, and you'll see that we're just in the beginnings of doing something truly spectacular here, something truly spectacular. And so you can see here with SETS, you can see the 14 Eagles logo and a Dynamic Trio logo where we're partnered together with this technology company. This is a company that is taking technology to a whole nother level where they're building eco-villages, okay, and training people how to build their own eco-villages in their community. It's a powerful, powerful thing. And they're taking waste, okay, waste that go to the landfills and all around the country and all around the world, and they're taking that waste and they're turning it into renewable energy. They're turning it into renewable products and material. All right, we're on a whole different level here. All right, and you're at the beginning of it right here. We're working with some powerful, powerful companies. So understand, this is just the beginning. All right, and so we're here to change lives. That's what it's all about. And so we're encouraging you to come and check this out. Come and see what we do here at 14 Eagles. Like I said, we're more than just a gifting platform. All right, we're here to help people change their lives and to move forward into the future. That's what it's all about. So now, real quick, what I want to do, and before I do that, I want to also let people know that we have a young lady that has really come into 14 Eagles, and she is doing a fantastic job in helping and showing people how to use Facebook to bring people into the 14 Eagles community. And she's doing a fantastic job. And so I want to encourage you, if you're on Facebook, I encourage you to go to Stretch My Dollar. Okay? Go to Facebook and look for the group Stretch My Dollar with 5 exclamation points. And when you go to this page on Facebook, Stretch My Dollar with 5 exclamation points, I want you to send a message to Denise Matters. Denise Matters. And let her know that you are a part of 14 Eagles. And she is going to train you and show you how you can use Facebook, okay, to invite people hand over fist, okay? People are coming in through the droves because of the process that they're using through Facebook. Now, there's other people that use Facebook and know how to use Facebook. I'm learning how to do this myself because I'm not a Facebook person. But she is taking it to a whole nother level. And what she's doing is really, really working. And people are having some fantastic success in building the community. Okay? So if you're having a hard time getting people into 14 Eagles, taking a look at the 14 Eagles platform, then come to this Facebook page, Stretch My Dollar, with 5 exclamation points. Send a message to Denise Matters, and she will walk you through how to get this done, how to invite people into 14 Eagles with great success. I really encourage you to do that. If you got people that's in 14 Eagles that you invited and they're having a hard time, and if they deal with Facebook, have them come here and get with Denise, okay? We're trying to get the 14 Eagles family, for those of you that are, not having great success in inviting people to the platform, we encourage you to get with her because she's got the success, and it's proven. You know, people are coming in every day based on what they're doing, okay, with Facebook. So if you want to learn what to do, this is where you want to come and get with her, and she's going to walk you through that. You got to let her know that you're a part of 14 Eagles, okay? Fantastic. Now, what I want to do real quick, we've had a project that's been going on now for a little while, and we want to make everybody aware of it. What I want to do is I want to bring up Dwayne. Dwayne, if you can, unmute yourself. We have a college debt project, and so there we go. And so what we want to do is we want to get everybody familiar with the college debt project. We're going to have information going out, so you want to make sure that you sign up for our 14 Eagles newsletter, so you can get all the information that we send out on a weekly basis. And because we want people to know about the college debt project, and because our kids, student loan debt is just crazy. It's just crazy, and so we're trying to do our part to get rid of student loan debt. Okay, and that's why we created this project. And Dwayne was the one who was responsible for putting this together, and he did a fantastic job in doing that. And so, Dwayne, if you can, just kind of go over the college debt project and how people can get involved with that and getting the word out and helping to eradicate this student loan debt, if you will.
Sure, gladly. Greetings, everyone. Happy week for you. We're encouraging everyone to reach out to anyone that you know that's attending school right now, those who've already graduated, and just ask them, did you incur any debt during the time that you're in college? In most cases, that is the case, and if that's the case, invite them to become part of our community. This community helps to supplement and provide financial support for whatever the cause may be, whether you're trying to eradicate pay off a college debt, or any kind of debt for that matter, any expense that you may have. You may have a project, as Brian was talking about, whether it's a community-based one or if it's a personal one. You have to raise funds for that. The funds are yours. They come into your Cash App or whatever account, and you can allocate those funds towards whatever that needs to be fulfilled. So utilize the community for what it actually provides to help to resolve your issues dealing with funding or lack thereof. So again, we do offer this as an opportunity to create this movement and to get students on board with this. It's a slow process right now because, of course, the COVID. But as things start to loosen up and they get back in school, to where they can intermingle and things kind of flow a lot more freely, then we'll actually be having events to help to promote this on different campuses. So if you know anybody who's in college, who's getting ready to go to college, have already come out, get them this information, get them on board. They just get started. We just start sharing it. As you grow your community, Brian talks about the whole concept of just two getting two. We just invite two individuals. Each individual invite two. We go as far as even say, hey, if you got it like that, piff two of them in. Pay it forward for them, and then encourage them to do the exact same thing. Whether they do it or not, it's up to them. But the objective is to start that process. And once they start seeing what's going on, once they start to receive a couple dollars here and there, and they haven't done anything, then hopefully that might put a little bit of fire up under them to where they're a little more encouraged to say, yeah, let me go ahead and participate in this, because this is a movement. This is about people being involved and helping to share an idea and a culture that's going to help to benefit everyone. It's just a question of how much you want that to benefit, how much you want to benefit from that. So again, we encourage you to do so. We'll let you know if we have anything coming up anytime soon. whether we're going to be doing any more webinars, which we'll be doing in the very near future. But you don't have to wait until then. So get started now, and let's get going. Back to you, Brian.
All right, fantastic. And yes, and we'll be sending out emails in reference to the College Debt Project, and we encourage you to get those emails and forward it out to people. Let them know, the project that we have going on to help, eradicate student loan debt and any debt for that matter. $6. Everybody has $6. Anybody can get $6. Okay, and and that's all it takes to get it going. Get the college students involved in this, because this can help them out while they're going to school. All right, and it just promotes people working together. If they go to college, they're hanging out with one another. They're on social media with one another. So they might as well make it worth their while to help each other financially. So therefore, they don't have to burden these expenses of going to school alone. Okay, and so that's what it's all about. And so if we can garner that area of kids in college helping and working with one another, and then getting through college, and by the time they graduate, we don't want them to be trapped with a whole bunch of debt before they even get their first job. That don't even make sense. Okay, so we encourage you to get involved with that as much as you possibly can. And we've got a video. It's an excellent video that the 14 Eagles members put together. That was just powerful video in regards to this. And so you want to get that video out. We email that video out, so we want you to get it out to others so they can see, so they can get the dynamic of why we're doing what we're doing. Because, these people are hurting with student loan debt. All right, so the other thing I want to do is I want to bring up a gentleman. As we talked about Fund Me 24/7 Dynamic Trio, this guy, he is the facilitator of Dynamic Trio. All right, and him and Carolyn have done a fantastic job with Dynamic Trio and Fund Me 24/7. And I want to bring up Mark Stevens to kind of Mark, are you open, Mark? All right, yeah. Fantastic. If you can, Mark, just briefly tell everybody about Dynamic Trio and how we're working together to help people to get out of debt and to eradicate poverty.
Yes, well, we're proud to partner with 14 Eagles because we have the same mindset, and that is to eradicate poverty and wipe debt out of the world and give people their freedom. And as you mentioned, it came about through former President Barack Obama, 2012, under the Jobs Act, that created the crowdfunding industry. And to me, it was a gift to people of color because we can't go to banks, and get money from the banks and everything. So we needed a way to be able to have financing to start businesses and things of that nature. And that's what it has allowed people of color to do. Everybody, really. But, again, I just felt it was a gift to people of color, so something that was needed. And you're able to raise up to $1 million for any cause that is legal, moral, and ethical. And that's what our platform allows a person to do, is to raise that money on our platform. And the person that does that gets 100% of the money that they raise. The only thing they have to do is give a donation every 3 months or every 90 days of $31, and they get 100% of the money that they raise on our platform. So that gives them freedom. That gives them an ability to have projects, whether it's going to be help build a church, help a nonprofit, build a home, or whatever they need it for, so long as it's legal, moral, and ethical. Back to you.
Fantastic. And I'm telling you, these two platforms together, if you learn how to work these two platforms together, money becomes no issue. And then you can move on and really go out here and help people, okay? That's what it's all about, all right? I mean, you're talking about $6 and $10 respectively. $16 one time out of pocket can get you in two different platforms, well, two different entities with four different platforms altogether. Okay? And having that money circulate throughout those four platforms is mind-boggling. Most people don't even understand what they have their hands on yet. See, we're just getting started. And so if you really study this, and we have an email that goes out that really goes over all of the platforms that we have. Okay, and if you take that one community and put that one community through all of those platforms, oh man, y'all don't really know what you have your hands on here. Okay, so make sure you get that training video that goes out every week. Okay, make sure you get it and check out those training videos on how these platforms work. Because once you understand how these platforms work and how they can work synergistically with one another, your only focus is going to be to build your team and build the community, because the money will automatically happen. Okay, we're trying to get people to understand that concept. All right, so now I want to bring up our fearless leader, Greg Phillips, to close us out. Greg, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here. Again, great call. We appreciate you, Brian. You're doing a fantastic job. I tell you, sometimes I sit here in awe of what you're doing and how you're doing. I don't even know how you sleep or eat or anything like that one day. Well, we really do appreciate it. The whole family here at the 14 Eagles platform really does. And we want to thank you, Mark. We want to thank you again, Dwayne, for your contribution to this here. This is about growing together. This is about learning together. And the hardest thing about this, like Brian said, is just dealing with the concept of working in a community again and being, part of something bigger than yourself. And if you can become part of something bigger than yourself, which is the 14 Eagles platform and with the other platforms that we're working with, we have an opportunity to change the world. And that's all we're really trying to do. If most of you probably feel like I did a long time ago, something's wrong with this system that we're in. Something's just not right. We can't put our finger on it, but with the 14 Eagles platform, we're slowly finding out why we decided to come here together and build this. So we want you guys to understand that this is a family, this is a team. We can do this. We need everybody's help. Again, next week, just bring one person with you. If everybody just brought one person to this call, let them hear it for themselves. Like Brian said, let the platform do the heavy lifting for you. Let the videos do the heavy lifting for you. Just bring your friends and family, and then let them decide for themselves if this makes sense to them. If their heart is about helping other people, this might be the place for them to come. Brian, back to you.
Amen, brother. Amen.